welcome back to Let's Make Lemonade, where we make lemonade out of the many lemons that we as women have received from this crappy road of infertility. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Selena and I have been dealing with infertility for 9 years. Unexplained infertility, but my thinking is that I have some PCOS going on and polyps have been found in my uterus, so obviously my hormones are just all jacked up. So if you can relate to me, girl, I am so sorry. It sucks, doesn't it? And if you're just here to just kind of enjoy the ride and see where this all takes us, then welcome. I want to update you on what is happening in this world of mine. I just had my monitoring appointment done, and I want to tell you how it all went. Now, the cool thing is I was able to record it out of respect for our dear doctor. We are cutting him out of it, but I want you to just experience what happened in that room and for you to hear all of the things that he told me. I was so nervous, and it's all gonna be okay. It is all going to be okay. For now. On this day of this appointment, I have just felt so anxious. And, you know, I shared this on Instagram, but that's not really who I am. I'm not an anxious person. I'm a very even keel, laid back, hey, whatever happens, happens kind of a person. A lot of women who have connected with me on Instagram have told me that, girl, it's the estrogen. Blame it on the estrogen. I can feel the fluttering in my chest, just the anxiousness when I go to sleep and when I wake up, and man, it is not fun. My heart goes out to women who deal with anxiety. I have a new appreciation for women who deal with that because it is no fun at all, and it is just an everyday kind of thinking that is really that I'm trying to press into, like, okay, I need to meditate more, I need to do yoga more, I need to really just, you know, journal and be grateful for my present circumstance and be thankful that I'm even on this journey of IVF and that I'm thankful that we even have embryos and all that good stuff. Trying to be grateful for the little things and not so much always looking at what's next and what's the big thing and what do I want? And I want this and I want that. I want a baby and I've wanted this baby for a long time, and now that we're so close, that's all I can think about. That's all I can think about, and it's really not good. It's not good for my mental state. It's not good for my heart. And so in this time of waiting, I am okay, well, what do I need to do? What can I do to get my mind off of this ever so consuming subject? Can you relate to that? You women, I know you can relate to that. It's a really hard place to be at. And I'm just really just taking it one day at a time because it is not easy. I really believe that things are going to work out in the end. But of course, it's just that fear that just overwhelms my thoughts and it overwhelms my feelings. And it was just real. It got real. So I went in and I was nervous, and my doctor was like, are you okay? Because he just sensed it. He just saw it on my face, and I cannot hide it. As you can tell, I was nervous and I was worried, and I just had all of these questions. Well, what if this and what if that? You know, he's saying, hey, you look great. You look awesome. Don't worry about that stuff. And I'm still like, oh, what if? You know, the great thing about social media is that I have learned so much from all of these women's circumstances and situations and possible just outcomes of the situation. And the also negative thing about it is that I know all of that stuff. And so I feel like it can cause a little bit of a detriment knowing too much. Because, you know, I know that a lot of the reason why transfer cycles are canceled is because the endometrium lining doesn't get thick enough. Well, I knew that wasn't going to be my problem. Like I've said in my other videos, I knew I was estrogen dominant. I knew that, estrogen just kind of flows through my body naturally, and I knew that the lining wasn't going to be an issue. And it's not as common as women's cycles getting canceled when the lining is thin, but it is a thing where women's lining can be too thick. And so my appointment was on cycle day 10. My lining already measured at 8 millimeters. And, what is optimal, what's ideal is 7 millimeters, and up and up. So there's still time to grow. So I go back 6 days later, and I will do my next appointment. But then after that, I have to wait a whole another 4 days later to do the transfer. So my mind is like, well, what if it's too thick? And what if it gets canceled? And blah, 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 blah. And I should just stop. Listen to his words. It's okay. It's okay. Just wait and just sit. Be happy. Be happy for the good news. Be happy that today is a good day. I have waited for so long to have a baby that it's so easy for you to think, well, why me? Why will it work out for me? Like, it hasn't worked out this long, so why is it gonna work now? And I think it's so easy to just start getting negative and becoming skeptic about it. And I don't want my heart to be there. I don't want to be pessimistic. I'm trying really hard to be hopeful and excited about all of it. After they got my results, they told me, okay, your estrogen is at 159, and because it is under 200 at this point in your cycle, he wants you to increase to 3. I'm like, okay, it's increased to 3, great. More anxiety and more blah, 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 and whatever. I mean, the good news is that my symptoms, I was feeling a little bit of a headache, which is super common. I was getting some pain in my breast, honestly, but all of that has subsided for the most part. It has actually helped me sleep better. It's kind of knocked me out because I wasn't sleeping that well before. So I hope that with the 3 pills, I don't see or I don't feel a substantial great difference. But we shall see. But the whole idea is that you're given these added hormones, but in time, your body is going to receive it, and it's all going to kind of level out. So even though you feel that in the beginning, it's your body like, whoa, what the heck is going on? Just give it some time, because it should get better. I mean, most of the women that I've talked to, some of the symptoms are still there, still a little bit of anxiety, still maybe their head's just a little, it hurts just a tiny bit. Maybe they feel a little tired, but it does get better. So that's the good news, that, if you're about to have to do any of this stuff, you can do it. You can do it. You are a fighter. You are a warrior. And let me tell you, for you, you are fighting for your child. You are fighting for your future babies. And I applaud you for that. It is no cakewalk. It is not easy. And I admire you. I admire you for standing up for something that you want to do. And some women choose not to, and I get it. I totally get it. Sometimes for them, it's just too much for them, and no way is better than the other. You have to do what's right for you. I'm just saying, hey, if you're about to do this, you can do this. My next appointment is in 6 days. I am praying that everything is going to be where it needs to be. My progesterone, my estrogen, my lining, all of it. So that is when I will find out all of the details. I will find out the permanent, schedule for our transfer. And once I find out, I for sure let you know. Every day I'm updating Instagram, so feel free to connect with me there. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I am here. And so, yeah, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Subscribe, push the bell for notifications, and follow us on this journey, this crazy ride of infertility. Until next time, see you then.